Welcome to our channel. In this video, we'll be given a brief introduction to plant anatomy and physiology experimentation. By the end of this video, you should be able to list some instruments, tools, and materials required for basic plant anatomy and physiology experiment. You should be able to tell the appropriate use of each material, tool, and instrument. You should be able to identify hazards associated with plant anatomy and physiology laboratory. And finally, we should be able to determine precautions to take to stay safe in the lab. So let's get to it. In a basic plant anatomy and physiology experimentation lab, some of the instruments, tools, and materials that one may find are 1. A microtome, 2. A microscope, glass slide cover sleeves, watch glasses, petri dishes, camel hair brushes, the pointed one, physiological stains, wash bottle, razor blades. This list is not exhaustive, but these are some that one is very likely to see in a basic plant anatomy and physiology laboratory. As we continue in this video, we'll talk about the functions of each of these materials. So here we have a light microscope. What does it do? The light microscope amplifies invisible cellular structures so that we can see them with our eyes. In future videos, we'll be talking into details about the microscope, its parts, and how we can operate them efficiently. Now, cover sleeves and glass slides. Glass slides, which is the image that we see on our left, are used to hold the biological specimen in place for observation under the microscope. Cover sleeves, as we see on our right, come in different shapes, and these perform two main functions. The cover sleeves protect the sample from being contaminated, and then it also protects the microscope's objective lens from being damaged by the specimen on the glass slide. Then we also have the razor blade. The razor blade is used for freehand sectioning. The camel hair brush, we choose the pointed one because it is easier to pick section plant materials with the pointed camel hair brush than any other camel hair brush. Physiological stains are used for staining the biological specimens that we observe, making them more visible and distinct so that we can be able to see the cellular structures that we want to identify. Now, we have just gone through some of the instruments, materials, and tools that one may find in a plant anatomy and physiology lab. With these tools, materials, and instruments in mind, what do you think are the possible hazards that a person should look out for when they work in the plant anatomy lab? And if we identify these hazards, what do you think are the precautions that a person should take to prevent the identified hazard? These are the two questions I'd like you to think about. And if you come up with possible precautions that one could take to prevent or minimize the identified hazards, then the next time you prepare for your plant anatomy and physiology laboratory session, kindly remember to be prepared for these hazards. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, kindly Click on the like button and subscribe for more.